Ili Nishmas Imi Marazi Tom Rezel Bas Mordechai Tzvi. I'm happy to report that not long ago, and within the last couple of weeks, I happened to see Mommy, which I do. I see some of my relatives in a cholam, of course, and she, as she's done before, looked great. Unfortunately, I'm not able to speak. I mean, I speak to her in a dream, but she doesn't answer me, which is, I feel bad, because I'd love to hear what she has to say. But she was great in life, and she's great up there. I know it, because I've seen it. She's shining, she's radiant, she's happy. Her hair is well done, I gotta tell you. Her looks good. Baruch Hashem. Very, very Natalie dressed. N-A-T-T-I-L-Y, Natty. Natalie dressed, not Natalie Wood. She's very, very beautiful and very, very well presented. And that's the story of her life. Her life is well presented and very beautiful. From saying Tehillim, going to Shiurim, anybody who's listening to this knows about these accomplishments and her efforts and her love of Torah and her love of Eretz Yisrael. And equal, not above, and not more or less than those two things, equal her love for her family. She did everything for her family. She was very, very ibrik in terms of her kinderlach, her einiklach, always giving, always helping, always concerned, always asking about them, even when she was disabled at the end. Always asking, how's Yiddy, how are the kids, how are the children, how are all the other children, how are the people in Israel. Always concerned about her family, which is like a true Yiddish mama is, always on her mind. A sign of greatness, a sign of caring, a sign of being the person that she was from the beginning. Pictures of her as a young lady, I remember her as a young lady, young woman, young mother. I still remember the picture of her chasana in the car with my father in her gown. They looked great. They still look great. I know that. Raising us in the Lower East Side, moving to the Bronx, fighting, telling the neighbors, you got to send your kids to yeshiva. Yeah, you should not send your kids to yeshiva. You should take the money and live for yourself a little bit. Now, you're kidding? Send your kids to yeshiva, the only way to go. The people even today who are from, living today, many of them, because of her efforts, a Baal Tshuva that I know personally, working a yarmulke, which she never did before, a professional, doctor, a podiatrist, because of her efforts. Wonderful guy. And she was wonderful to everyone she met, whether they were strangers, whether they were people she knew. She would start up with everybody. Are you Jewish? You daven? Send your kids to yeshiva? That was her style. And I think that she's going to merit and benefit from the seeds that she sowed, S-O-W-E-D, besides the clothing that she sewed for us and fixed for us always. But the seeds that she sowed all around the world, everywhere that she went. I'm sure she did the same thing next to soil. I'm sure that she started up with the Jewish guys there the same way that she started up with the Jewish guys here. I just never found out about it. But I'll find out about it eventually. And it's Hashem. We should continue to celebrate her life by doing those things that she wanted us to do and doing good. She was a Lubavitcher in her own way. She wasn't a Lubavitcher Chassid, but she went out there and did the same things, did wonderful things. And lived her life really, honestly and truly as a self-made man. She made herself into what she was. She always showed that. She always believed that. She always demonstrated that. And by building herself up to the level of greatness, she showed us a way to live and a way to make ourselves great, no matter where we started from. She started from very, very humble beginnings, and we're starting on top of her shoulders. And she wants us to climb on her shoulders and continue to keep going up. That's an excellent thought, an excellent way to think about it. I didn't think about it until I started to speak now. We're starting on top of her shoulders, and she wants us to go higher and higher, and that's what will make her happy. And I hope that we will. I'm looking forward to demonstrating to her that her efforts were certainly not in vain. We're highly successful. We're seriously and amazingly successful, and that we make her proud, continue to make her proud, and all of us continue to get her neshama up higher and higher. That's Hashem. Until we meet, B'Yaskel Tzedek, coming.